Hey, what's up, folks? It is Super Bowl Sunday! Woo, woo, woo! Haven't we all been waiting for this? I am watching the Super Bowl live in the background here. It is the end of the third quarter and the start of the fourth quarter, so I thought I'd try to get in a quick take in between this awesome game. I mean, man, I did not think that the Eagles would just be leading. They've been leading the entire game. The score is 29 to 26, and I am just flabbergasted, as you can see here behind me, a 99-year-old Eagles fan. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I hate the Eagles with all my heart and soul. I really don't want to see the Patriots win, but I would rather see the Patriots win 100 Super Bowls before I see the Eagles win one. So to make sure that I don't get booted from, YouTube for showing the game, I did want to talk about, well, the main thing I wanted to talk about here, and then I'll let everybody get back to their game, is, gosh, if I can find this whole thing from Raven Symone. So she recently posted on her Instagram page this post that was getting a whole lot of hate. And it was basically a repost from someone else's Instagram. And so she took it down and she said, I deleted my post because the comments were not something I want my underage followers looking at. I'm not deleting because I don't believe in what I said. And then I guess she didn't allow people to leave comments on it. But basically, here's what she had reposted. She reposted this Instagram post from this account, Speech. I'm not sure who the guy is, but basically what he wrote was a group of so-called successful black men, minus DJ Khaled racially, who became rich and famous from perpetuating the worst black stereotypes to the ears and eyes of the whole planet, like drug dealing, pimping, murdering other black men, and disrespecting black women. I know making observations is being a hater. Cheers. And so he posts and he used this picture where you can obviously see folks like T.I., Jay-Z, Swiss Beats, Diddy, Khaled's there. And I really don't know or care to know most of the other people. I'm sure I know them if you were to say their names, but I don't really know them like that. And it's just amazing how how many people were saying that this is an actual hater comment. Like, I started reading through some of them earlier on in the day, and it just amazed me because people were talking down on this guy, saying, "Oh, you're in a sunken place," and just all these negative things, saying, "Hey, these folks have done a lot of good in our society, and you're completely wrong." But I'm glad that some people actually finally started saying that, hey, he's actually speaking the truth, because these are the people, these men here, have done so much to destroy our the African American society. I mean, yes, they're successful now. Yes, they were all in terrible places in their youth, and so they used what they knew to get ahead. But at what cost? At what cost does your music or your art give you a pass? I mean, the music that these folks come out with and still come out with, and they still allow to be produced, is absolutely horrible, and it's destroying our society. There's if you just listen to the music that's out today, you can see that obviously, but even Jay-Z's latest album, where he's finally apologizing for like all the terrible things that he did to Beyonce and whatnot, and we've all known T.I.'s track record and the music that he's come out with, and of course DJ Khaled just comes out with whatever he can that'll be a club banger or a summer hit. But none of these folks have actually come out with mass produced a lot of actually good uplifting music. It's great to listen to. It's got great beats and everything, but on the whole, and there's of course Big Sean there. I mean, we all know his record of music, where he repeats the same word a whole bunch of times about a woman's derriere. I mean, why are people saying that what Speech is saying is completely bad? I just want to go through. So let's just read some of these. How can you tell grown men how to live? Just appreciate the fact that all these melanin skin tone men are able to take care of their families. You don't need to know their personal life and what they do. No other black people coming together like this. If so, post that instead. And that's the issue. There aren't other black people that come together like this. And when they are, it's not displayed for the world to see. I'm part of the National Society of Black Engineers, and they come together every single year in March to basically celebrate what we as blacks in engineering are doing. But you'll never see this posted mainstream. There's national black NBA. There's national black doctors associations, all these things, but it doesn't get displayed for all the world to see because the media likes to show these men on the front page. They like to show these be our heroes. They like this to be what's posted, during Black History Month and stuff like this. So I'm actually glad that this speech guy came out and said this, and it's just so interesting to see the people that are actually saying, or talking negatively about this post, because it's true. It's all true. These are the men that have painted the African American race in a negative light, and they're the ones that that people see these stereotypes of us wearing hoodies and walking down the street, and all we do is sell drugs, and all we do is shoot each other, and that's what happens in cities like Philadelphia, Detroit, Chicago. You hear this music and you think that's the way I got to get ahead. So to the people that aren't believing that, maybe you're the ones that are in the sunken place. Maybe you need to get a better understanding, or maybe just drop some of your pride and realize that the music that we do listen to and love is actually the same music that's destroying and has been destroying our neighborhoods since pretty much day one. I mean, tell me. I'm sure at some point, I didn't really listen to a lot of music in the 90s, but I'm sure at some point rap music was actually uplifting. But you couldn't tell me that, because in the 90s, that's when Jay-Z was coming out with Big Pimpin', and that's when, you had people like Lil Wayne and Cash Money and folks like that talking about, well, I'm not even going to get into it. But again, I wanted to keep this short. Did want to talk about one of my favorite Super Bowl ads, so I am going to switch topics real quick. And of course, it was this bad boy right here. Let's roll it. Solo. Come on, baby. Play for me. Oh, let me pause it. Let me pause it. I gotta get the sound. Gotta get the sound check. Sound check. Yeah, this was quite awesome, guys. I can't wait for this movie to come out. So, if you don't know, this is going to be the latest installment in the Star Wars series. Can I even get this to show up large? Let me see here real quick. Right here, right now.
So you want to make a difference? Yeah. Trust me, you're gonna love it. And which branch are you interested in joining? I'm gonna be a pilot. That's something else.
The Millennium Falcon! Khaleesi! Woody! It's a Han Solo! Ah! It's Chewie! We got to see Lando. We got to see just so many things. And I'm sure that the internet is going to go crazy with all the little Easter eggs, and they're going to destroy this movie before we even see it, because that's what the internet loves to do. They're going to say, oh, here's everything that you need to know, and here's how Solo is going to go down. But you know what? I'm not going to watch any of those. I'm not going to watch that film critic guy. I can't remember his name. I'm not going to watch any spoilers this time, because I feel like they've ruined my feelings on the last Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi, with all the little things about what was going to happen and stuff. So I'm not watching anything that the internet or YouTube has to offer about Easter eggs or what this movie could be about or how it will end. I am wondering if there are going to be any Jedi or Sith in this. It was a pleasant surprise in Rogue One to see Darth Vader have as many scenes that he had. So it'll be interesting to see how any Jedi or Sith will be portrayed in Solo, especially because I'm going to assume up to this point Solo still believes that the Force is still nothing but magic and all those things, since he mentions that in Star Wars A New Hope. So that's all I've got. I'm sure there were a whole bunch of there was a quick Avengers trailer that didn't really offer too much in the way of new scenes. There were a few things here and there, but yeah, when I saw that Solo trailer at the very start of the Super Bowl, I was like, oh yes. So looking forward to Memorial Day. Let me know what you guys think of the Solo Superbowl trailer do you think is going to be good? Who are you most excited to see? And let me know what other trailers you enjoyed, and let me know what your thoughts are about the whole Raven Symone thing. Again, I'll just go back to that real quick. What do you think? What this? Do you think that what this guy's speech said was true? He says making observations of being a hater, but I don't think he is. I think he's speaking the truth. It is the truth. It's the unfortunate truth, but it's the truth. And it's unfortunate that Raven was being hated on so much that she had to take down her post. But hey, you know, those are the true haters, and haters are gonna hate. They can't stand the truth. So that's all I got. I'm gonna get back to watching the Super Bowl. So I will see y'all later. Let's see. Please tell me the Patriots are up. Please tell me the Patriots are up. Oh, please tell me the Patriots are up. Oh, let's see what it looks like. Oh gosh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh, oh, the Eagles scored a field goal. Okay, all right. Oh, and the Patriots are about to score. All right, I gotta go. Peace out. Peace out.